Today we are going to make 4 healthy oil-free, mayonnaise-free salad dressings. And not just that, we'll also be making these beautiful looking salads that taste so good that you will throw the store-bought salad dressings out of the window. We'll be using healthy fats and ingredients that are packed with nutrients. And after this, you will never look at salads as just another side dish anymore. Because that's what they have become, just a table decoration, a soggy, tasteless side dish where the dressing and the greens, they have never come to a peaceful agreement. Most people who show up at summer barbecue party with a bowl of salads are often looked at as lazy cooks or someone who is just out there to declare that they are on a diet. And we are going to change that today. I'll be making today some of my family favorites: crunchy lemon tahini cabbage salad, which is a healthier version of coleslaw; kale and creamy avocado salad, which is a dense, creamy and a nutrition powerhouse; zesty sumac salad with pomegranate molasses, totally inspired by bold Middle Eastern flavors; and finally a spicy honey mustard bowl. This is my favorite. Salads are often seen just as a side dish, but they are actually one of the simplest, most powerful ways to fuel your body with nutrients, even better than fruits actually. And here's why you should make them a regular part of your meals. They're rich in fiber, which helps with digestion and gut health. Leafy greens, they also provide iron, calcium and vitamin K, while colorful veggies bring in vitamin C, beta carotene and folate. The more variety you have in your salad, the more nutrients you will get. So let's get started with the dressing. The first one will be lemon tahini dressing. If you love creamy dressings but want a healthier alternative, then this is it. It is nutty, tangy and completely oil-free. To make this, we will take 4 tablespoons of tahini, which is white sesame paste, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of sumac. This is optional, but it will add a nice citrusy kick. 2 teaspoons of honey or maple syrup if you prefer that, and 1 small clove of garlic that is minced. I'll also add 6 tablespoons of water to thin it out, and you can add more or less water depending on the thickness of the dressing that you desire. Finally, some salt and pepper to taste. Whisk or blend until you get this smooth, creamy consistency. So the final result will be this creamy and smooth liquid that's blended in so well, and this stays fresh in the fridge for up to a week. So you can make a batch of it if you're somebody who falls in love with this salad dressing and use it until you're bored of it. Now, if you have never worked with tahini, you don't know what it is, then don't worry. It's just sesame seeds blended into a creamy paste. And sumac, it's a classic Middle Eastern spice with a lemony zing. It's completely optional but highly recommended in this dressing. So the salad dressing is done. Now I'll be making a crunchy cabbage slaw or a healthier version of coleslaw. And in this salad, I'll be using shredded purple cabbage, julienne carrots, fresh celery and walnuts. But you can add more, less, whatever you desire. Take a mixing bowl and add 2 cups of purple cabbage, shredded. Take 1 cup of carrots that are julienne and 1 cup of fresh celery. Now toss everything with a generous amount of dressing that we had just made. Optionally, you can add some fresh parsley for a hint of bitterness. Garnish with some walnuts, and if you want to go overboard, add some pumpkin seeds as well or any other nut that you like. But before you eat the salad, let it sit for 10 minutes to soak in all the flavors. Now let's make the second salad dressing, this creamy avocado dressing, for which of course you will need a ripe avocado. If you are somebody who loves avocado, then this is the recipe for you. This dressing is rich, creamy and full of healthy fats that will keep you full for hours. In the end, you need 1 cup of this avocado pulp. Add this to a blender jar and add 1 cup of water to thin it out. Add roughly 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. It can be a little bit more, it's fine. It will give you some extra pungency. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. 1 teaspoon of garlic that is grated. Blend it into a smooth paste, and then you can add some salt and pepper. I'm adding around 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of pepper. And here's the best part. This dressing also doubles down as a dip. You can spread it on your sandwiches, use it on your roasted veggies, and that's what makes it so versatile. and it's also very easy to make. But anyway, with this salad dressing, we are not going to make sandwiches, we'll make a crunchy kale bowl. For this, we will be using fresh baby kale, some cucumbers and cherry tomatoes. When it comes to leafy greens, washing them properly is essential, even if they are organic. You don't want unwanted surprises like soil particles or tiny bugs sneaking into your salad. But before you use them, make sure that the leaves are completely dry. A clean kitchen towel works. But if you're making salad quite often, every day, then a salad spinner is a total game changer. It dries green salads in seconds and keeps them crisp. Now let's talk about baby kale. These leaves are soft and delicate, but the stems are not. They are tough, they are fibrous, and it's best to remove them. Once you have got just the leaves, a few quick chops is all that you need. Bite-sized pieces that fit easily on a fork are perfect. For this salad, I'm using about 1 cup of chopped baby kale. Now dice a medium-sized cucumber into small cubes. If you're using an English cucumber, you can leave the skin on. For tomatoes, you have the option. Regular ripe tomatoes work just fine, but cherry tomatoes, well, they're a game changer because they are less acidic, naturally sweet, and they are also having this perfect bite size. And they also add a beautiful pop of color to your salad. Now add your chopped kale, cucumber, and cherry tomato to a large salad bowl, and then drizzle a generous amount of dressing and toss everything together until everything is evenly coated. Like you want to taste the avocado on your kale. That's how well it has to be mixed. Let it sit for at least 10 minutes, and this little waiting time, it will allow the flavors to blend in beautifully. For the final touch, you can sprinkle some sunflower seeds. They add a nutty crunch with a hint of natural sweetness, almost like butter melting into the greens. It's a small addition that makes a big difference, and is also a great way to have sunflower seeds. And when you are done after a week of eating avocados and they become so expensive that you want to move into a slightly cheaper dressing, then this dressing is for you. Tangy, Sumac and pomegranate dressing. The main ingredients in this dressing is pomegranate molasses, sumac and lemon juice that are whisked together. This is a tangy but sweet dressing, and it goes very well with delicate greens like lettuce. For this, take 4 tablespoons of lemon juice and add to it 2 tablespoons of pomegranate molasses. Add 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of sumac, 1 teaspoon of garlic which is minced, and some salt and pepper to taste. Black pepper is optional and add only if you prefer this to be on a spicier side. But I think in green salads, pepper is something that must not be missed. It boosts a lot of flavor and also adds a lot of freshness. Add around 2 tablespoons of water and whisk it for a few seconds so that the mustard, pomegranate molasses and water, they are combined well. And you can use this on delicate salads like lettuce, arugula and basil. And pomegranate molasses is this thick, tangy, sweet syrup made by reducing pomegranate juice. Now that our dressing is ready, it's time to bring a vibrant salad to life. Let's start with this red bell pepper, sweet, slightly fruity, and the perfect contrast to crisp greens. Chop it into small bite-sized pieces and add about 1 cup of it to a mixing bowl. Next, add 1 cup of fresh cucumber, and I'm slicing these into half moons. I think sometimes slicing the same ingredient in different ways gives a new life, a new look to the salad. Now for the greens. Choose any lettuce that you like, green, purple or a mix. Just remember you need to wash and dry them before chopping. Excess water will dilute the dressing. Now let's add some ripe tomatoes. Slice them into small, easy to eat pieces and toss 1 cup of it into the mixing bowl. Basil leaves are one of my favorite herbs, and I'm going to add about a handful of it. It also adds a nice aromatic touch, but don't chop them. Instead, remove the leaves from the stalk because the stalk can be bitter, and then just break it as you add it to the salad. For a rich, nutty crunch, I'm going to add some walnuts, but before adding it, I'll crush them so that it becomes small, a little bit powdery, and then toss it into the salad. Now shake up your dressing, give it a good mix, and then drizzle it over the salad. Toss everything well, but start with a small amount of dressing when you are putting it on your salad. You can always add more later at the time of eating. You also do not want to overdress this particular salad, because once you do that, there's no going back. You will end up with this large blob on this bowl if there's too much dressing in it. For the finishing touches, add a few cherry tomatoes, some toasted white sesame seeds, and if you're a fan of a little extra crunch, some pungency, then add thinly sliced radishes, about half a cup of it. Give everything a final toss and it's ready to serve. The salad is best enjoyed fresh, especially on hot summer afternoons, and unlike other salads we made today so far, this one doesn't store well, so make sure you prepare it just before serving. I sometimes throw in a few extra seeds, white or black sesame seeds, and this gives a nice nutty aroma. If you're making this on a hot day and you want an extra cooling effect, then toss in some fresh mint leaves for that refreshing touch. And now it's time for the grand finale, spicy honey mustard dressing. To make this, take 6 tablespoons of Dijon mustard for this smooth, bold and tangy flavor. Add 3 tablespoons of honey or maple syrup for some sweetness. Add 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar for that perfect balance of acidity. You can also add any other vinegar that you have. Now add half a teaspoon of chili flakes, and that's probably my secret ingredient. Add salt and pepper to taste, a little bit but not too much. Simply whisk everything together until smooth, or use a food processor to get the job done fast. That will take literally less than a minute to do it. Now, depending on how you want to use it, you can always make it thinner, but you can't go the other way. So try to keep it on the thicker side at the beginning. With this amazing dressing, we'll be making a delicious honey mustard broccoli salad. If you had never loved broccoli, then this recipe will change that. The main ingredient here is broccoli that is broken into tiny florets. Raw is better, but if you have difficulty in digesting, then steam it for about 5 minutes and then cool it down before using it. Shred around 1 cup of purple cabbage. Purple because it adds a nice color contrast to the salad, but even a white cabbage would do perfectly fine. Now toss in the cabbage and the broccoli into a salad bowl. Slice a handful of cherry tomatoes and add this to the salad. Add around 2 tablespoons of honey mustard dressing to the salad and mix it well. If you wish, you can add some lettuce, some basil leaves, some feta cheese, some cherry tomatoes. You can go completely crazy here with as many things as you want to the salad. And what a way to eat broccoli, which otherwise tastes absolutely ridiculous on its own. Whether you're looking for a quick meal, a light dinner, or a way to get more nutrients in your day, then salads are one of the easiest, most delicious solutions. Let me know in the comments which dressing or salad you are most excited to try, and if you have any requests for future recipes, drop them below. If you haven't already done so, hit that like and subscribe button so that you don't miss out on what's coming next, and I will see you soon in the next video.